Gentlemen, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. I'm going to repeat now. I'm going to give you clear instructions, and that's what I want you to do and how I tell you to do it. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. When you hear me say stop, what that means is stop whatever you're doing, give me a clean break. Anything on the belt here and above is good. If it's on the belt and above, it's going to be good. Both of you are professionals, and that's all I expect in this ring tonight, that you conduct yourself in a professional manner. Mr. Lee, Mr. Plant, gentlemen, let's do this.
We are set to go from Las Vegas. Tonight's odds provided by Fox Bet. Caleb Plant, Mike Lee for the IBF World Super Middleweight title. The first title defense for 27-year-old Caleb Plant, native of Tennessee, now lives here in Las Vegas. Record of 18-0, 10 via knockout. Mike Lee grew up in the Chicago area, now lives in Southern California. Underway, scheduled for 12 rounds.
Joe, what do you think? He didn't. Mike Lee didn't look at him during the face-off.
Well, he's looking at him now, so that's all that matters. All I know is Mike Lee is a very aggressive guy. I watched tape on him. You know, he's a former linebacker for high school. Yeah, exactly. University of Missouri, high school linebacker. He's got that mentality. Ended up at Notre Dame, got his finance degree there, but he's got a linebacker mentality. Now he's in there with a real slick guy that's Caleb Plant, that's got a big amateur background. He was an alternate on the Olympic team. Mike Lee does not have that pedigree as an amateur, so he's really a little bit more rough and rugged around the edges, and he's got his work cut out for him against Caleb Plant. But he's an overachiever, Mike Lee, so I don't underestimate him.
And these guys do not like each other. Trash talk in the weeks and days leading up to the fight. As referred to, Mike Lee did not look up at Caleb Plant during the face-off a moment ago.
I don't know, that would give me a little confidence going in there. Man doesn't look at me, you know, but you're right.
So Caleb Plant's got a great jab. He's got a great double hook. See right there, he'll touch you to the body and hit you to the head before you know it. He's got a good right hand to the body, and you know, he's just an all-around great athlete. Look at that right there, right hand, left hook to the body. Once he slows Mike Lee down a little bit, he's going to be able to, I think, really, you know, put together what he wants to do.
Caleb Plant in the giraffe print shorts in honor of his late mother, Beth, the giraffe, her favorite animal. His nickname. Front, down goes Lee here in round one.
And that's when Caleb came with the jab. He was throwing the jab all the time, and he turned it over into a hook and caught him straight on the chin.
That's what he dropped Uskadagi with twice in the first 4 rounds. Now, he's got to be careful. You don't want to run into anything. But, you know, Caleb should just set him up again like he did a few seconds ago.
We saw Lee say, I'm all right, let's go. Down to 10 seconds remaining in round one, scheduled for 12.
This is where Caleb, needs to throw to the body first before going back to that left hook.
All right, here we go. See, you saw what Mike Lee did. He went like he was going to parry the jab. He moved his right hand in towards his face, and he left the right side of his face vulnerable, and there came the hook right around it.
Mike Lee knocked down in round one, smiling as he comes out of his corner. Round two underway. Caleb Plant said, I'm not letting it go 12 rounds. He can wave the white flag, or I will wave it for him. Look at the punches landed in round one, 18-3 advantage Caleb Plant.
Now we listen into the corner of Mike Lee right there. Unfortunately, you had 3 different people giving him instructions. There should be only one voice in that corner, and that's the lead trainer. So I don't know if they confused him or if he heard all 3 of them. But there were 3 voices talking. Now Plant's got to set him up again with that jab. That's really what enabled him. See, when you throw that jab, as the opponent, you want to use your right hand to kind of knock the jab down. It's called parrying it.
Usually when you get knocked down like that, you feel like you need to get it back straight away, and you know, it seems like Andy Lee's trying to do that. He's trying to get that knockdown back, so he's moving forward. Sometimes you have to You have to watch out because Caleb could set you up with that left, right, or the hook.
Yeah, Caleb can set you up for almost any punch. He's really, well, I watched a lot of tape on him. He's really slicker than I ever knew, to tell you the truth. The more I studied him, the more I was impressed with. And he's got a decent style, but he's going to have his work cut out for him to hit a great moving target like Caleb Plant.
Mark Lee, graduate of Notre Dame, finance major. Caleb Plant said yesterday, when the bell rings, I'll teach him a lesson he never learned at Notre Dame.
That's actually pretty funny, but and he's doing it right there because that was a beautiful jab, right hand. He dropped, Caleb Plant threw the jab high, drop low with the right hand of the rib cage. Now, normally you might expect a left hook coming from your opponent right after that, and you'd want to get underneath it, but there was no left hook that came from Lee after that.
Caleb's showing good defense right now. He's not getting hit.
He's got great eyes, but what I say more importantly, he's got a real high IQ. And that's the combination that he put his Skottige down twice. Well, he's starting to land some good sharp shots right now, but Caleb Plant's got a high IQ in the ring.
Time winding down in round 2, scheduled for 12. Round 3, scheduled for 12. Caleb Plant, the IBF World Super Middleweight champ. Mike Lee fighting for the first time in 13 months. And Lee goes down again.
That was a great right hand right over the top of the low hand of Mike Lee. Caleb Plant caught him with a solid right hand to the chin.
And he set that whole thing up with the jab. You could see it coming, basically. You know, Mike Lee just is standing there waiting for the punches. And Caleb can really do anything he wants. He can place the punches anywhere he wants. Caught him with a short right hook coming in.
Left hook.
His left hook,
yeah.
I don't think this fight's going to go the distance right now. I think
he's very hurt right now.
He's having trouble getting up.
Now, it looked like Robert Byrd able to push that time.
One more knockdown, the fight's going to be over. I can guarantee you that. Look at Mike Lee. He's just overly aggressive and look determined. But that also might be the reason he runs into another hard punch like that.
Yeah.
That's it. That will do it. And Lee is not happy with the referee, Robert Byrd.
Let me tell you, Lee's...
Well, a lot of talk from Caleb Plant and Mike Lee leading up to this fight. There's Lee smiling in the ring. Remember, he did not look up at Caleb Plant during the face-off just prior to the fight.
And here's the first knockdown where Caleb hit him to the body, then hit him upstairs. He covered up, and then Caleb just unwound on him with that left hook. And here's the second knockdown. His hands are high, but he's not watching Caleb. He's watching Caleb's body. Caleb's watching him and threw a left hook and knocked him down. And here we go to the third knockdown. That was really just an off balance. Didn't really catch him good, but he caught him off balance.
And as Lee attempted to get up, not pleased with the referee, Robert Byrd, after he stopped the fight in round 3. Plant and Lee embrace.